second that soil's turned.
Right, here we are, it's Monday morning now. It's bank holiday, we'll be stopping in a bit for the funeral service. This is just before the Queen's funeral service, but yeah, we're not on another field, just planting some muck. You can see it's been spread here. And at the moment I'm on catch up, so I had a little bit of the plough didn't go in properly at the end of the road, so I just reversed back. So I have sped up because I'm now going almost 11 kilometers an hour. I do not normally plough that speed. I've caught him up now, so we will we're now set at that one, so we now will drop to that to slow down, because as I've said before, it will pull it that fast, but we'll go through metal like crazy. So we've now dropped down to about 7.5, 7.4, 7.5k, which is a far more sensible speed, because normally it's more tough at ploughing this. I mean, I've got some settings over here. Whether I've got everything set up right, I'm not sure. But if we go to, I'll just have to do this wire off the screen. Where are we? If we go to performance, instant, it says we're using about 14 litres a hectare. And we're going at 1.9 hectares now, but I don't think I've got the width. I haven't got the width programmed right. I think I've probably still got the width at 3 meters from when I was using the Sumo, so of course that changes that. But no, the field is a lot less this year. On the Sumo we're averaging about 10, 11, and on the plough I think it's something in between, because I had the other plough, the one in front, you can see there. I'm back in my tractor, the blue power one now, and I think I was averaging about 18, 19 litres a hectare, which is a lot less than normal. Normal it's 25 or more, so it may be tough and wearing the metal up, but we are saving costs on fuel, because if you consider fuel as a pound a litre, if we're using averaging probably 18 litres instead of 25, that is £7 a hectare less on fuel. And you average that over 100 hectares, if you average that over 100 hectares, that is £7, that is 7, is that right? Have I got that right? 7 times 10 is 700, I think. I'll work that out in a minute and come back to you. I'll just talk a bit about fuel efficiency and ploughing and how much fuel you use and everything. As I just said, saving over 100 hectares at £700 from this year to what it would have been in a normal. Well, I don't know, normal. You can't say any year's normal, because all years vary so much. You can't say anything's normal, but it just shows that no 2 years are the same. Last year was dry, but it hasn't been as dry as this. We've had 26 mil, but it's still hard. But as I've said, 17, 18 litres. Yeah, it's now saying, I've put the width right, it's now saying 17.5 litres per hectare, and normally it's 25 plus. So well, that is in our operation. The thing is, it all depends on how deep you plough and everything, and what your soil structure's in and everything. But we just do what's best for us and best for the environment. All these people in environment friendly saying you shouldn't plough, it's bad for the environment, but you have to consider everything in your operation. It's not just one thing. There's so many different factors. It's all to do with, well, fuel's one thing, labour's another thing, machinery is another thing. I mean, if you ain't got a plough, you wouldn't go out and buy a plough, but it just depends on how your circumstances and what you use. I mean, we've changed to using the Sumo. As you've seen, we're just ploughing this is for sugar beet for next March, April time. So I've done a bit of an experiment with a Sumo just to see how we get on, but yeah, you just do what is best for your situation. And they say everything has an environmental factor. You say, oh, go out and buy a new machine, well, that has an environmental factor. It has to be made in the factory, everything that goes into making it. And it's like with all these battery powered cars, in a few years time there's going to be no end of batteries that have got to be disposed of. All these Teslas and all these cars have got no end of batteries in, and as far as I know they're not recyclable. They might be. If someone knows, please write in the comments below. But there's all these things have all got to be disposed of and done away with. And as far as I know, batteries don't decompose, and there's all the mine and get the stuff out of the ground for the batteries in the first place. That all takes stuff. So there's nothing that's it's like with all these wind turbines and solar panels down the years when all these solar panels are worn out. There's going to be no end of solar panels, thousands of them. They've all got to be disposed. Where can you put all solar panels? As far as I know, they're not decomposable. There's going to be a lot of stuff to get rid of. So anyway, it's a bit of a rant from Farmer Stephen on the environment. I'm not anti the environment, don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not. We must do to protect what we've got, but as I've intimated before, and as a lot of you know, I believe in God, and I believe that He's in control. And someone says, well, yeah, He may be in control if you do things are wrong, but ultimately we just do the best what we can in our circumstances for it. And no two farms are the same. I've said this many times before. No two farms have the same setup, same labour force, same implements, same tractors, same everything. So there's no two farms that work the same. So what will suit my farm will not even suit my neighbour just over the hedge. It's literally as simple as that. It's all to do with what you've got. So anyway, cheers guys, bye bye for now. I'm just going to do a bit of an experiment to see if you rev up, if it uses any more fuel per acre. It's about 17, 18, 16, so it doesn't really change, you're just going faster, but as I said, we're not going to go fast because I do not want to wear that metal out. Right, it's now Monday afternoon. Went in and listened and watched to the funeral of the Queen, and now back outside again in the tractor. As you can see, we've had a lot of seagulls come to join us. There's loads of seagulls. Got them here, and I've also got them following me as well. amount of seagulls we've got today between us is absolutely loads. I've never seen this many seagulls following us before. And there's another plough down there. You can hardly see it for seagulls. The amount of seagulls. The second that soil's turned, there's seagulls there, and then they'll jump up and come and join behind me. And I'll open the window so you can actually hear them. There's some strawy stuff to clear up, problem ploughs and that sort of thing, but it's not going very easy. This bit in front of me, if you look, you can see it's been disked. Try and incorporate the stuff. You can see up there we've also got there's two tractors there, you can see one. We've got the sumo, because at the top of the field it's so hard it won't go in the ground. It's a bit of light land. Light land seems to be worse than heavy land. Where it's heavy land, there's a short bit at the top. We'll have to get out, use the sumo to be able to get the plough in the ground. So why didn't you just use sumo? Well, we won't incorporate all this strawy stuff. There's only a short bit at the top of the field. It's not the whole field by any stretch. So just to sort of like be in your corner once we get to where these trees are. Right, this is stage one of incorporating this strawy stuff. Thanks guys for watching another one of my videos. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. And there's a special video coming out on Wednesday, a basically overview of the cab. It will be no nonsense, it won't be edited, just the beginning and end and the video I've recorded. Cheers, bye bye.